Yo, what's up? It's Cino in his pajamas right now. Now, many of you might be like, Cino, what is you doing right now? Cino's in his pajamas. And it's pajama mode, Cino. And this is Screen Thing. Well, on Screen Thing, we talk about a lot of different topics, subject matter, and we're going to talk about the television show Power. I just watched LB just snore like crazy on the StreamYard. That was crazy. He fell asleep. They was chatting, him and Harry. That was nuts. Oh my gosh. Mary J's acting is about as worse as the writing on this series. Book Power Book 2 is Saved by the Bell, the college years. I think Joe Budden said that, and it was hilarious because that's exactly what this is. I mean, it's so much trying to be like the original Power, except for the original Power had a storyline. It had a real story, it had real character development. This has none of that. Everything that Power had, this does not have. Intriguing characters. Who's intriguing here? You know what I'm saying? Who's the intriguing character? I'm still yet to find out who that is. This show made no sense all the way around the board. Like from the onset, right? They start the season 1 episode off. Tyreek is running around campus. He's running around trying to they trying to show us Tyreek is overwhelmed. So much is going on. He's got to try to do this with his mom. He's got to try to get his mom free. He's got to go to school. He's dealing with all this with Sacks. And all of these things are going on. Right? That officer works for the mob boss. And he's watching Tasha for the mob boss. It's not really his screen acting. I think he's fine as Tariq. I mean, it's a big step for him to carry a show in which his character was not liked a lot, and basically the villain gets his own show. So it's not like you're rooting for Tyreek. A lot of people didn't like that he shot Ghost. But let's get through this so that we can, be on the same level here. Tyreek is very what you would call in control through the whole process. Like nothing gets away from Tyreek. Tyreek's always on it. And if anything comes Tyreek way, he's always acceptable. And the show like this is only going to be developed by its new characters that you're going to introduce. This is what's going to carry the show. The only person that's really believable is Method Man. Now, Method Man is believable as this lawyer. Meth Meth looked like a lawyer who used to be from the street. A lawyer that used to be from the streets. And it fits. Now, the situation has always changed and it's never been for the positive. It's always been in a negative light. You see what I'm saying? Like if you think about what transpired with all the characters, the guy that's supposed to be the goon, who's the doing the hits for what's the name, the son. Then you got the gay son. He comes in and they got this storyline that doesn't need to even be there, just to say, okay, we got a gay relationship now in power. It's whew, I could go on for days telling you how bad this acting is and how bad this writing is. Everything is predictable on the show. I mean, really, it's the love interest with the two I mean, that whole no chemistry whatsoever. That's the worst kiss I've ever seen in Hollywood ever done between both kisses. Now, I like the way he was curbing the girl and curbing the way Tyreek was talking to them. I was like, hey, I like that. They got that part down. But other than that, it's just bland. There was no setup for that at all. Next thing you know, he's just at her house, and then this other girl, her job is to do what? She just gets sent every time Mary, yo, you need to listen to me. You need to go tell over there and check on Tyreek. Find out how he doing his business. Go over there, talk to Tyreek every week. That's like her job. Just go follow Tyreek around. Like he already knows what you're up to, duh. I mean, how many weeks are we gonna see her say, yo, go follow Tyreek, see what you're gonna know? He ain't gonna tell me nothing. He already treats me like I'm just there to spy on him every week. The love triangle with the professor is even worse. Because it's like, okay, she suffers from a sex addiction. Who is she? Now she keeps banging this guy. I guess they need him to be like Ghost. He the new Ghost. We need a new sexy black man with a beard to start sleeping with random people we don't know. No character development at all. What happened to the grad student? The one that he banged in the office that got this chick mad. Then he ended up banging her again. Now Method Man's banging the lawyer. And he's married. Now everybody's just banging somebody. Like, hey, who are you banging? And now the student, he's banging the doggone same-sex addict counselor or whatever. Now he's banging her. What in the hell is going on? This is just like a free fall. Everybody's banging somebody. Even the little corny, goofy, rich white dude is banging the Proctor's doggone niece or whatever, who keeps spying on Tyreek, who's so stupid he gets a gun taken from him. It's like he riding around with a gun on him. He gets stolen from him, so the gun's gone. Allows himself to get drugged at a party, which goes nowhere. He ends up stumbling into a cemetery, talking to the gravesite of his dad and his sister. This is where we going with this. It got approved for a second season, but I don't see it continuing past 2 seasons. Putting it on Stars ain't the problem. The writing for this is just atrocious. I mean, I've never saw, this is like a spotty, shitty job. Like this is bad. Like they have been way better than this before in the past. These characters, the guy that played Bobby Brown, he is not believable as some doggone goon. He looks like a fat R&B singer who got too big to perform on stage. He don't even look like no goon, no guy who can put the beat down on people. I was bad, man. I'm up here fighting sleep. What's up, Blair? Well, I'll try to find the bright spots in it and say, okay, this was good, that was good. The part where the episode before this I felt was good when he had the other guy kicked out, the way he came up with the system of selling the drugs on the campus using the, even though that's stupid. Like, we deliver the drugs through the we're going to deliver the drugs through the app and everything's going to work out fine. We just use the app, and if they want this and pay 250, these kids got money here. They can get this kind of stuff for drugs. Now, the stash got found out. They found the stash, so now they got hit by the older brother, and he done found all the pills, all the stash. So now the brother's finna wild out with all this pills and all this stash, and they're gonna have to find a way to pay it all back. Now that's where the interest is. That's where you can start getting into power, and like Ghost, we got to keep the interest right where it is. It's just so many side stories that's unnecessary. Like, I don't care about the NBA Zeke's brother or what he's tutoring. It's like that's that whatever story that is with the assistant and her. It's just too many moving parts, too many characters that don't need to be. Those are ancillary characters that don't add to the actual product. It's like, why are they here? Yeah, it's just too much, and it's very unnecessary. Getting on him about papers, and you got to be on time. I want an extra 25 pages. Like, I want some extra pages done, and I want them done. Now he's stealing Tyreek's words to try to write his book. Oh no, it's not really good. Um, you probably haven't seen good episodes. I mean, good shows to know a bad one. Sometimes they don't. People watch crap. My mom watched a lot of crap. She watched good shows, but she dumb herself down sometime to watch some crap. And I'm just like, why waste your time watching this crap? That's how I am about it. You're talking about Power Book 2, The College. Tyreek in college, and you talking about lame. That show is lame. I'm the one that told you Power was gonna be a hit before it even aired. You talking to the wrong guy. Um, yes, the acting is very atrocious. Oh God, it's a LeBron fan. Now it all makes sense. Now it all makes sense. This because I'm like, we're talking about Power. No one's thinking about LeBron. He comes right in. You talk about LeBron every day. I'm like, yeah, here we go, LeBron fan. Yeah, sad. That's got to be the worst feeling in the world. Yeah, she's a good actress. The one that plays Tasha, she can act. She's very good. She's also the girl from the Chappelle show. I don't like nobody playing on my phone. She lost a lot of weight. But it's the same girl. When keeping it real goes wrong. I don't like nobody playing on my phone. I think the focus should have been more on you know Tyreek in college and the investigation, and let's keep it there. Let's keep him there, trying to run this operation at the school. And him dealing with trying to get his mom out of jail and everything else by trying to do all the work there. You know, showing what Tasha's life is like in jail. And all this stuff. Do we really need her spied upon by the husband? Whatever, that could be there, but it's just too many side stories with the school shrink and the teacher professors that really to me are just characters to try to fill this void that was left by ghosts. So hmm well, we'll see what's gonna happen. What you think is gonna happen now that uh Method Man them figured out and they got the video. Sachs got the video of Tyreek confessing. What do you think's gonna happen now? They said Tyreek's the killer. Let's put Tyreek in jail. They're gonna work together. So now, what do you think? Tyreek has already said he's ready to take responsibility and go to jail for his actions. What do you think's gonna happen now? Okay, I'm gonna lay it down.